Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Once again, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who's also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of a super gorgeous country. Yeah, they do count until General Olumisa comes along to tell me to go to hell. Yo, Sarah. But anyway, I still do believe that the citizens' views do matter in this political issue, or maybe political issues. So I want to explain myself why I stayed away. If you were wondering where has she gone to, I'm explaining myself because I appreciate the support that you give to my channel, and I get to learn as I navigate this space, learning how to navigate it very well. So I want to explain myself. But before we do that, if you have time and you're on Wi-Fi, kindly watch my ads in full, as that support really goes a long way. And to those who are already watching my ads in full, guys, so going back to before I forget, we're gonna be on camera very soon, and that is the end of October. That is not changing, and I'm hoping it's going to be fun, and we're going to be bringing the people who matter in the political space, the people who shift and shake things. So the content is going to improve. But why did I stay away for so long? I stayed away because I'm this person that truly loves South Africa and South Africans. I love this country very well, and I am wishing that this country was being governed very well. And the more you look, the more you see the greed of politicians, which is sad. But why did I stay away for so much? It was because of Open Chats podcast together with Minister Gayton, Mackenzie. Now, when that video clip was making rounds of the Open Chats people saying the things that they were saying about the colored community, everybody was frowning at that. And I'm one of the people who was saying, no, this is just downright bad. Why would they say so? Why would you say such derogatory things about the community within South Africa, or any other community for that matter, in South Africa or outside South Africa? That was just uncalled for. But now, looking at the reaction of Minister Gayton Mackenzie, I think that's what pushed me away the most, because I was looking at this whole thing. How did we end up with the leaders who speak like that? I'm going to tell, but you're allowed to have different views in the comment section. So my anxiety was not coping. I was stressed. I was anxious. I was frustrated seeing South Africans tearing each other apart racially. There are South Africans who were standing up saying, no, but this is wrong. No, this is wrong. You know, the thing is about us South Africans. Yes, the majority of South Africans, they stand for what is good, regardless of race. They stand for what is good, and they criticize what is bad, even when it comes from their own community. Now, when you look at this whole thing, Minister Gayton Mackenzie, there's a clip of him when he was on a podcast, if I'm not mistaken. He said there were people who were wanting the address where these young people of Open Chats podcast were recording. He said, I told them, no, you cannot do that. Leave that. I'm going to handle it, or we are going to handle it. But he stopped the people who were, according to Minister Gayton Mackenzie, they are sounding dangerous, and harm was going to come the way of those young people of Open Chats podcast. But now, for me, other people were saying, why did he not bring the law into it and say, you know what, let me bring the law to deal with these people who are threatening young people of this country? I don't want to focus on that one. I want to focus on how he managed, according to him, he managed to block the bad that was about to happen to these young people. Good leadership, right?
Now, this is deeper. This is deeper than just what transpired between us and them. You know, these kids don't know that in every race there's some people that takes things out of their hands. People didn't see the call that was like, can somebody give us the address of those kids? Mm-hmm. Where does these kids go? And I was the one that called those people. I said, no, don't do that. I'm handling this. But people don't see that. Those kids don't know who they're messing with. Not in me, but every race has people that will take anything.
But then again, I think this is what pushed me away the most. I was like, no, I need a break. I cannot be watching South Africans like going at each other like this because of politicians. That's what took me away. Mind you, the Patriotic Alliance Party is the party that I was really considering voting for. I have not really changed my mind on that one because I'm still shopping around. It could be MK, it could be ANC, it could be DA, it could be ATM, it could be any other political party that you see in South Africa today, because we are spoiled for choice like that. And I still believe we have too many political parties, too many for comfort. Now, okay, just running back, that was good. He spoke very well. But when I remembered what he said before that.
To me, you have open podcasts. We will rock up there while you're busy recording. And we want to hear the same energy about us when we walk in that room. We will find you. We'll find where you record. And want to see the same energy. The same energy of insulting us like that.
I was like, ain't no way. Because I was following him very well during those days because of how he came out and reacted to this whole thing. He said, before that, there's something that he said. And he said, we will find you. Sana. He said, to open church people, he said, we will find you, we'll look for you and find you so that you can say these things in front of us. Now, that sounded like a threat still. And it puts the minister directly in the space of the people that were also threatening the podcast and chats, by the open chat cards. What am I saying? Oh God, it's because I am upset, Kabuchamani, when I think about this thing. It sounded like the person who was involved, or maybe just like somebody who was involved in the threatening of open chats, guys. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying he was there, but what he said prior to going to podcast doesn't remove him from the people that he says were threatening, wanting the address for those guys of open chats. It does not remove him. My chat was like, this thing is happening right in front of me. And I'm watching a politician changing the story right in front of me. And I was like, and here we are having South Africans going at each other like that. So if you can notice very well, he did not handle that situation very well as somebody that is supposed to lead. A leader, when he comes to such a chaotic situation, you hold those responsible accountable while you promote calmness within that situation. As a leader, you don't come in and stir the pot further, because that's what happened. And we ended up having this chaos. And I am somebody that loves South Africans and South Africa so much. I was not coping. I was like, you know what? I need to stay away for a while and regain the new energy for this whole thing. Anyway, guys, I was just here to explain myself that I'm back. Lulu is back. Lulu over here. So I am back again, guys. So we're going to be doing this. I'm going to be consistent. Maybe not as many videos as I used to do in a day. Maybe the max I would go for 2, but on a good day, I might do 3. So in a nutshell, I'm saying, guys, this is the reason why I stayed away and I am back. And thank you for the support. Thank you for your continued support. And I'm so looking forward to us interacting when I'm on camera, guys. I'm so excited about that one. At the same time, I'm a bit anxious, but it is what it is. We're going to be doing it that way from the end of October, and your support will still be highly appreciated. And guys, if you watched up to here, I would like to say thank you for your support. Do have yourself a fabulous day. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Enjoy your Sunday.